Hello friends, Miss Brittany here with another tutorial. This one is for our virtual art show. The virtual art show is going to take place in June, and you will have up until July 12th to submit whatever it is that you're going to submit for the art show. You again must register for this class through the Munster Branch of the Lake County Public Library in order to get the supplies. When you do, you are going to pick up a packet that will have all the instructions for the two crafts that I'm going to show you how to make. And the first one is going to be our aquatic scene. Okay, so what you are going to get when you pick up your pack is a canvas, as well as paper fish and some bleeding tissue paper. Now, if you've done any of our busy bags before, this stuff has been used before and you may be familiar with it. It is called bleeding tissue paper because when it gets wet, the colors will run and it can possibly stain your fingers. So when you are doing this, please be sure to not wear the best clothes that you have and to do it in a place that it's okay if it gets a little bit messy. So to begin, you are going to take your canvas and you are going to decide where you want color. And wherever you want color is where you're going to put the tissue, and then you are going to add water. You need to make sure that you add enough to get it wet, but you don't want water pooling and sopping everywhere. So I'm going to tilt this so you can see a little bit. This is the one that I've already prepped. Once the tissue paper has bled and has dried, it will start to come off the paper, and then you can just take it off, and this is what it will look like. Once you have this, now you are free to do basically whatever you want with your canvas. We are giving you a couple of fish that you can add. If you have paint at home or markers, you can add features using those, or if you want to reuse some of your old tissue, you can bunch that up and add it to make it into waves or other things. Another thing to do is if you have streamers from like a party, you can add those as possibly seaweed, and I had some extra sequins, so I've used a couple of those to add a little bit detail, just to turn it into a little sparkle, just like that. So really, it's your piece of art, so you can make it into whatever you wish. So that is how you do the aquatic scene. The second thing that we are giving you is the material to make a 3D animal portrait. Again, we are going to supply you with a piece of cardboard as well as a peat pot, okay? This is a recyclable pot that is made out of peat that people will plant directly into the ground because it'll disintegrate, but we are going to use this as our 3D feature on our piece of art. If you have decided to make something, maybe you can use this as a nose, or if you want, you can even cut it in half and use it as ears. So this is two examples that we've put together. This one is a pink poodle, and we've used this for the nose, and we've kind of smashed it a little bit to make it look like a snout. And then we split one in half, and we used it as elephant ears. So really, again, you can turn this into whatever you wish using markers or paint. You can even try crayon. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but again, whatever you wish. Now, the whole point of why this is called a virtual art show is because obviously we cannot have our pieces in person. So once you have made whatever it is that you're going to create, I would like you to please send a picture, not the actual item, but a picture of it to munster@lcplin.org. Whatever you submit, we are going to show on our display monitor when you walk into the Munster Branch of the Lake County Public Library. As soon as you walk in, if you look to the right-hand side, it is up on the wall. And at the end of July is when we are going to post all of the things that have been submitted, which is why if you wish to have something submitted into our virtual art show, you must turn it in no later than July 12th. If you are unable to email the picture of your creation to us, you can send it, or you can come into the building with the picture and give it to us, and we will scan it in and add it virtually to our show. You will not get that picture back, but if you have any questions, you can call us at the library or contact us again at munster@lcplin.org. And if you would like to share anything with us, you can reach us at kids@lcplin.org. And that is all I have for you today, my friends. Bye.